Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Michelle. I'd just like to express and share to you, if and I just want to share to you about how those influence and impact your life. See, see, guys, what you need to know, and what you probably know and don't know, or perhaps you came across my YouTube channel. I may not be the inspirational channeler person. Everyone is in the beginning stages, and they've been on it for such a long time. They're great influencers. They're poor influencers. Though there are those are just beginners. They want to express how they feel, what they think, what goes on in life in this world, what goes the life around you, or your own life. I just want to tell you guys how wonderful and special you are to God in Jesus' name. And don't worry if you don't apply to that. You are who you are and who you are in Christ. The reasons why of this YouTube channel, and reasons why, if I was to impact you and influence you in even if it's a small impact, that I kind of encourage and inspire you to be the best that you can. Not to hurt you, not to drag you down. There's a lot of hurts out there. There's a lot of bad, wrong, negative influence. If you've been there, I'm with you 100%. No matter, haven't met you. I might not know you, as you haven't know me till now. Yet, there are people in your life that will spark up some genuine good influence and good intentions in your life. And there are those who poorly and wrongly, badly made a bad impact and influence of those areas in your life. For example, when it starts, let's say it starts in your own home. Maybe since your childhood or up to now, your husband and your wife, for example. Perhaps one of them used to be great encouragers, great supporters. They celebrate your wins, your victories. They always support you 100% of everything you do. But there are those of your intimate, your relationships, or your man and woman, who has somehow shifted and changed, or perhaps have been like this for a long time, or perhaps you have a hard time letting them know. But don't let their feelings get in the way. Don't let your feelings get in the way of if they are giving you bad intentions, vibes, and influence in your life. Because if you give in to their pity, feeling sorry, and they're wrongly, badly influencing you, taking advantage, or telling you otherwise that you are not worth, they are trying to change you. They're trying to wrong and take an advantage over you. They're trying to make you feel guilty and sorry for the reasons why you're trying to make an impact, a purpose, and change, not just for yourself, but even the influence of others around you. Yes, you maybe want to write a novel, a story, a book. A lot of people have expressed their life histories and stories of different variety of ways. There has been singers, people of those kind of influence have come from a poor family. People poorly wrong influenced them. They portray them. They come from a negative, bad environment. People are poor. People who don't necessarily care for you. They abuse you. Even there's people will think they are best. They're great in the outside, but deep down, they're not really good people. Sometimes they might be bad influencers, bad intentions for your life, or maybe you have been one of them, and that you want to make a change. Try not to allow those, or you don't allow to do that to anyone. As what they do to you, they will do it back to you. I've been there before, guys, and I have a sister who doesn't change. She's been like this all her life. She takes it after her father. She's somehow been too trusting other people lately. She hasn't been examined about her poor behaviors and actions and why she carries the traits of my own father into her life, that she doesn't want to win. She has no impact, no changes, no improvements. Her poor behaviors, attitudes, her manners, how she surrounds herself with people. There are, like, if you try to get into a fight with someone, instead of keeping your distance, you don't know what to say and to do, it's best to back off. Sometimes that person can feel the vibes and the energy of that person's influence. Sometimes a person could get into a fight, they could get into an argument, they could get into trouble, they could get themselves into poverty, they could lose respect, and that person could lose that respect and interest and desires very quickly and eventually down the road. Please pray for my sister. Her impact, her intentions, and her impact and influences is showing signs that I had to stop being around her. Stop, trusting her with some things with her men. They were arguing with me. They're trying to take control over me. They're trying to put shame and guilt that it's my fault, it's my problem. If there's some things I had to recognize, I say, okay, enough is enough. You guys, I'll welcome your stay. I'll welcome in my presence. I have dealt with you guys long enough. Sometimes you guys set limits and boundaries in anybody's life, guys. If you want my advice, set limits and boundaries in anyone's life that doesn't bring best vibes, intentions, and influence. It's best to go to go to God first. Go to someone that inspired you in the beginning, from like church or your friends or your family members, or those who raise you up more better, and you see the potential in them. You see people have good homes, people who seem to do, those who are maybe on YouTube channels, they impact you, they influence you, you encourage them. Appreciate them and thank them of those who are good attention, good influencers in your life, could be on YouTube channel, or those who are personally in your life, or small little impact and change that can impact and change you the most. Someone can offer you, could be a sister, could be a brother, could be a mother, could be your father, could be someone in your family, could be your friend, could be your mentor, someone in your church is not giving you everything. Sometimes it's best to seek these things with God, seek things for yourself, how to impact, how to bring good intentions, vibes, and motivation, and influence in yourself. Allow God to shift and move and change you. And then eventually, you could do that for yourself, and then eventually you do for others. So basically, guys, this is why I'm bringing this up, because I've been there, and it happened to me 3 days on the weekend. I sensed the changes in some people in my family, and I noticed that they're not what they are. My sister has someone who takes certain things out of my own room. Eventually I need to ask my mom to put a lock in that one dresser cabinet that I like to store things. Like a toilet paper has gone missing, and anything could be gone. I lose my respect and trust in some people now these days, guys. I gotta be careful who are bringing these intentions and influences. It's bringing some negativity, drama, and problems and chaos, which I will, because now I'm getting older, guys. It's good to be alone. It's good to be with a mentor, a spiritual mentor, a mentor God may put in your life. maybe a good friend that you just recently met. Maybe they're there for a long time and they've been warning you all this time. Or a good family member warning you all this time, but you never listen to them. You listen to the other crowds instead of the other person that God may have placed you for the right reasons. So be wise and careful in who you trust and respect these days, guys. As he said, the hearts of those are growing cold. There's a changes are shifting in this atmosphere in this world, guys. The people you once loved, you once cherished, and once you've been longing with them, they're starting to change, guys. God is warning me about my own sister. She is not what she used to be, and she's still going through the repeats of the cycle over and over again, and she's trying to bring me down. She's trying to say it's our fault, not hers. She's trying to be in control. She's trying to, you know what? What good is for a person if you can't do good back to them no more? I'd rather turn to God with the right intentions, the right people in my path, but trust God first and then those right intentions. But I also had to I gotta set foot and boundaries that I never had done and I should have done back then. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and add a comments below what you think, what happened to your life when you trust somebody who influenced you. Was it a good influence, bad influence? Was it helping and teaching you to set barriers and boundaries? Or are you still struggling to put that? You know what, guys? You gotta discover and find things for yourself. I suggest create boundaries, create a space for yourself. Surround yourself with other family members, friends, and be with your mentor and things you love to do the most. Don't be afraid to be alone or slowly drifting, let them go. Because if they didn't listen to you, they don't obey what you said, they don't change things for the better good for themselves, they're trying to screw and mess you up. Don't allow them. As I try not allow certain people like my sister and her man that they outwelcome their stay. They're not the best people to have around me. Because that man does not know he could have had his own place. You should have thought about these things before coming back to Canada. So I think these two guys, I say to say the story, but they are losing my respect and trust, and I don't see them I don't see much of my sister no more. And certain people I had to let go because they will hurt me, they will wear me down, they'll take advantage over me. And I can see things are going on, and then guys, you just have to set boundaries and barriers. They can't. You best to put a lock in your own front door or a particular room, your bedroom, or in cabinets now these days, because you can't trust and respect people no more. If you're moving out, don't bring them along. Do this for yourself, or do this for your family. Or help someone if you can, but everyone has to work out their own faults, their problems, and indifferences. Because sometimes we can't help people if they are not willing to make the sacrifices, growth, and changes. So anyways, I hope you like this video, and see you in the next one.